If you have an Android device, you might be interested in knowing about Ghost Control, which is a new malware that was discovered by Trend Micro. This new malware has 3 different versions according to Trend Micro, and all of them are potentially serious to Android users. There are 2 versions of Ghost Control in which could remotely control your Android phone and steal your information. The 3rd version of Ghost Control is even worse, doing all of the things of the first 2, plus a lot of other nasty stuff. So there are 3 different versions of Ghost Control running around at this point, but more versions of this malware could possibly pop up because this is an evolving and changing type of malware. Even worse than all of that is that Ghost Control could end up evolving and becoming worse. Essentially, Ghost Control is just like the OmniRat exploit. This new malware is an extension of both OmniRat and the malware that lead to data being stolen from the Israeli hospitals. OmniRat could lead to remote hijackings of various products, such as Linux, Mac, and Windows. The horribly malicious software will appear on Android as a legitimate app, such as something like Pokemon Go or WhatsApp. Once these fake apps are installed on the Android device and launched, there is a malicious APK that will begin running in the background of the device. An APK is known as an Android application package, and there are both good and bad APKs that can be installed on Android. Once the APK is installed on the Android device, Trend Micro said that a ton of commands can then be executed on the Android device. Attacks are able to use the infected devices by exploiting various vulnerabilities and flaws. Some of the things that the hackers can do without the Android user knowing about them include calling and sending texts to people in your contacts. Once the APK is installed on the Android device, Trend Micro said that a ton of commands can then be executed on the Android device. Attacks are able to use the infected devices by exploiting various vulnerabilities and flaws. Some of the things that the hackers can do without the Android user knowing about them include calling and sending texts to people in your contacts. Hackers could also transfer files, delete files, and modify files on your Android device. The data can be monitored in real time as well, and hackers can even collect various types of information from your device. Information hackers could end up collecting includes bookmarks from your browser, call logs, location information and entries, as well as SMS logs. When it comes to Ghost Control, it is basically given the name because it will run in the background like a ghost stealing all of your data and information. You are not in control of the malware or device at that point, and the hacker will have total control over your device. This malware, just like other types of malware, could really harm your Android device and could cause long-lasting harm such as theft of financial information. We suggest that you run an antivirus or malware program on your Android device in order to prevent Ghost Control and other types of malware. You also should make sure you are only downloading legit apps from Google Play Store and refrain from using third-party app stores. These are just a few of the steps you can take to lessen your risk of coming into contact with Ghost Control and other similar malware that could severely impact your Android device.